Watch what happens when security tries to play the private property card and the auditor instantly shuts it down.
We have a concern for the university, that's all.
At this stage, this is a consensual encounter. Police or security acting as eyes and ears can approach and ask questions, but they must be careful not to slide into an unlawful detention by implication. In UK law, filming in a public place is generally lawful, and it looks odd is not by itself a power to stop, search, or demand an explanation. If an officer is genuinely concerned about hostile reconnaissance, they need to be able to articulate objective grounds and then consider the correct legal route, typically Terrorism Act powers or PACE where applicable, rather than relying on vague just making sure. Best practice is simple. Confirm the person is not detained, make clear answers are voluntary, and only escalate if specific facts create reasonable suspicion of an offense.
How are you?
Yeah, good, how are you?
Not so bad.
Yeah, just wondering, just had a bit of concern is all. As you can see video and a photo in a kind of hiding behind corners.
No, not hiding, just getting me shots from different angles.
Right, okay, is there any reason as to why, or...?
Oh, just taking videos, you know.
Yeah?
Public space, isn't it?
But yeah, well, I know that, mate. We've just got to make sure everything's okay.
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah?
Totally fine, yes.
Yeah? Is it just a hobby that you're doing this for then, or...?
Sorry, my friend, it's just on a need-to-know basis. I don't really disclose.
Private property does not create a blanket legal shield against being photographed or filmed from a public place. If you're standing on public highway or other public access land, you can generally record buildings, staff, and passers-by, subject to specific offenses like harassment, voyeurism, or obstruction, and those require real facts, not just discomfort. Even where a site is sensitive, the legal test is still evidence-based. For terrorism-related concerns, police must rely on specific statutory powers and properly justify them. It's a university or it's private isn't a power. Where security often goes wrong is treating a policy, "we don't like filming," as if it were law. A lawful, proportionate approach is identify the boundary, public versus campus land, state any campus bylaws or policies only if relevant to the land you control, and avoid implying the public needs permission to record from public space.
Everything's fine.
And
Yes.
just wondering as to reasons as to why you are videoing the university building. That's
I've had my bloody drone up here and everything.
You what,
I've
sorry?
had my drone above this. Drone?
Drone?
I've had my drone above all this.
Right, that's not allowed though, is it?
Allowed? Of course, I've done it. I've already got the footage of all this from above.
Alright, okay. And when did you do this then?
I come here a few weeks ago to get that footage.
Alright.
Yeah, she didn't even know I did it.
Right, okay then. Are you interested in the building? Is that all then?
I'm really interested in the building. It's lovely.
Is it just architecture or what?
Well, like I say, it is private, you know.
This is
I
why
don't
we have
come
a
to your
concern.
lives and ask you about private stuff.
We have a concern for the university, that's all.
No, and I'm openly on camera everywhere.
Drone flying in the UK is regulated primarily through the Civil Aviation Authority framework, Air Navigation Order, and UK UAS rules. And it's not as simple as you need a permit or you don't. Most recreational users don't need a special permit for routine flights, but they often do need an operator ID and, in many cases, a flyer ID, and must comply with strict operational limits, airspace restrictions, flight ceilings, proximity to uninvolved people, and no-fly zones. Separately, a landowner can control takeoff and landing on their land, but they can't automatically control overflight just because they own a building underneath. The professional standard for police or security is to focus on safety and specific offenses, dangerous flying, restricted airspace breaches, rather than inventing permissions. Education is fine, enforcement needs the right legal hook.
Yeah, what would you have done if you'd have seen me with the drone? Would you have asked me to stop it?
Well, I'd have asked, if you had
A license.
a license, a permit.
You don't need a permit, but
Yeah.
basically, I need an operator's ID on that drone, that's it.
I know, but with it being over the university building,
Yeah.
you'll need permission from the university.
You don't, honestly.
Right, okay.
That might be a good thing for the future to get educated on that, because basically, as long as the drone user's got everything and right with him, you don't need to approach the
When police record you, that footage is personal data, but it's usually processed under the Data Protection Act 2018, law enforcement processing, rather than standard UK GDPR in the everyday sense people quote online. The practical point is, you typically can't demand footage on the spot, and officers on the street won't have a mechanism to hand it over immediately. The correct route is a subject access request to the force, and even then, disclosure can be limited by exemptions, ongoing investigations, third-party privacy, or operational sensitivity. Equally, you can't force deletion just because you were filmed. Body-worn video is retained under force policy and may be evidential. Procedurally, the best policing response is to clearly signpost the SAR process and reassure that recording is for accountability, not intimidation. Clarity prevents unnecessary escalation.
So do you have like, because obviously she's come onto a public space now to film me, yeah? And obviously you're under GDPR, aren't you?
Yes.
So is there any way I can request that footage? Who do I contact in the university?
You'll have to speak to security@uclan.ac.uk. If you want, my supervisor is over there and can clarify it. But I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't have an issue about being filmed or anything like that.